This is really important. The holiday period from now until the end of the year, of course, can be a lot of fun, but it can also be very stressful.
Which is why it's at the top of the list for when people have heart attacks. New this morning, John Shumway checks in with the American Heart Association for what you need to know.
Yeah, and it is one of those things that we think about and think it'll never happen to us. But Christmas Day is #1 in the year for heart attacks. And heart attacks are the #1 cause of death here and worldwide.
So much is going on during the holiday that your heart health may be the last thing you think about until it suddenly demands your attention.
Specifically, on Christmas and New Year's, we see about a 5% bump above what we would expect for that time of year.
Dr. Mitchell Elkind is the Chief Clinical Science Officer for the American Heart Association.
Although it's a joyous time of year, it can also be a stressful time of year for many people, and that may lead to higher blood pressure and other cardiovascular side effects.
Celebrating comes at a cost.
As we let our guard down to some extent, people may eat more and eat less healthy foods. They probably drink more alcohol, and they get less sleep and less physical activity as well.
And Dr. Elkin says around the holidays, we see our doctors less, and if something bothers us, the tendency is to put off checking it out until the new year.
But the point is that that new year may never come if the problem isn't dealt with immediately.
So learning the symptoms to watch for is important, and it may be indigestion or a panic attack. But Dr. Elkins says,
but a new symptom like that, you got to check out before it's too late.
Yeah, and it's not being dramatic to say that minutes count. A heart attack can become cardiac arrest quickly, and if it does, just 3 minutes can cause irreversible brain damage.
It is so frightening, John. You know, in the studio here, we were talking about my husband had a heart attack a couple of weeks ago, and we're so thankful that he's doing all right, and we got him there to the hospital. But part of the problem is people don't want to be embarrassed rushing to the hospital, and then it turns out to be indigestion or something.
Yeah, no doubt about that, David, but a delay could be fatal. And coming up, Dr. Elkin will lay out what to watch for and how to tell the difference between whether it's a panic attack and a heart attack.
Sometimes it's best just to go.
Absolutely.
And just find out how you're doing and then just go from there and say, hey, you know, it was a false alarm or if it was something serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. John,
going can make all the difference. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, John.